It really is unfortunate just how sidelined the main cast of The Boys has been in this final season. I always tell you guys that I believe in honesty and being transparent, and I always try to keep it real with you guys. I have enjoyed this final season, but it has been a mess. Writing wise, all the decisions they've made, how it's low key a soft launch for the spinoff that's coming, Vault Rising, which I am excited for. I don't think they've handled this final season very well. And one of the biggest complaints for me has been the main cast. Starlight has been sidelined. Huey has hardly anything to do. Butcher, who I was most excited for, has hardly done anything. Mother's Milk is a character that I love dearly, and his arc in season 3 is one of my favorite things about this show. He has done nothing. Kimiko and Frenchie, their on and off relationship, which was never really my favorite, but still enjoyable, they've been given nothing. Instead, we've focused on Soldier Boy, which is fine. If I were to have written the final season, there would have been some focus on Soldier Boy. But then we've introduced these Vault Rising characters, and we've spent time setting up the boys cinematic universe, and it's just not the way to do things in a final season of a show that is dearly beloved and so incredibly hyped. And that's not to get into all the writing flaws, the power inconsistency, the power scaling, which honestly, power scaling is a massive problem in any comic book property. Invincible, Marvel, DC, The Boys. It's a mess. But boy, has it been messy in The Boys. Look, how would I have written the final season? I don't know. I'm not a writer, but I would have centered it around Butcher would have been my main character. Huey would have been the secondary character. And then Homelander would have been the main character. So two main characters. It would have followed Butcher's descent into madness. Him and his thirst for revenge, wanting to kill Homelander. And maybe he does kill him. Maybe Butcher becomes the final villain of the season. And then we would have followed Homelander's descent into his villainy, his madness. And would I have gone down the God route? I really don't know. Sure, why not? But then I would have centered the cast of The Boys on trying to bring Butcher back, on them actively fighting Butcher, trying to stop him from the sides, trying to interject where they can. I would have had MM trying to take down Soldier Boy. I would have had Soldier Boy hating Homelander the way he does, and Homelander trying to gain his respect and affection, kind of how he has now. But I would have not involved anything to do with Vault Rising. And the fact that they have has been so disappointing. I believe in honesty, guys, and I will always criticize something, even if I love it with all my heart. And The Boys deserve so much criticism for this final season. Again, I've still heavily enjoyed it, and there's been some incredible moments, but for the most part, it's been a massive letdown. And I'll be honest, yeah.